Hello, fourth graders. So in yesterday's video, your assignment was to read pages 80 through 84. And then I said you would finish the story the next day. You're done with the story. Not true. I'm sorry about that. That was my error. So you were to read 80 and 84 and do 35 and 36 workbook. Today, you're going to just, you can reread the story, would be smart. And then you're going to complete workbook page 37 down here and 38. Instead of a quiz, I'm just going to grade your workbooks a little differently than I normally do and count that as your quiz. So, I kind of took Wednesday off for reading assignments for you and one other grade, just so that others could get caught up. Some of you have been very good about being on time. Other kids have needed some extra time, and that's totally fine. I just was re-looking at my plans and wanted to cut back if I could. So what we're going to do, I'm going to read the directions for you. Because it does say brainstorm with a partner. Oh, Mrs. Connor, I can't do this assignment because I don't have a partner. You can still do it on your own. Don't worry about that. But what it does say is to brainstorm about how you would continue the folktale after Kenji and his wife become rich. Choose 2 or 3, and I'm going to underline that so you remember, 2 or 3 questions from below. Use your answers to create your own ending. This is where you can tap into that big brain, smart brain of yours, and come up with some cool ideas. You guys are smart and you're very creative, and I don't just want you writing whatever on the page. Think about it. Write, what would you write? Okay, so you're going to pick 2 or 3 of these questions from over here. So for example, let's do the first one. What do they do with their gold? I don't know. What are they going to do with their gold? Maybe you're going to say they're going to buy this. And then they're going to buy this. Then they're going to invest it here. Whatever you're going to tell me, that's what you're going to write, okay? And you're just brainstorming. All brainstorming means is you are just kind of running away with your ideas and getting them on paper. And then you can go back. Think of the writing process when we do papers in English class. You're brainstorming and planning and drafting what you're going to write, and then you can go back and revise and cut stuff out. And that doesn't sound very good. I'll just take that out, or maybe I want to add this in because that's a really descriptive detail. Whatever you want to do, okay? So you're going to do that on this page. And look, guys, they gave you this whole section, a whole column here, just to brainstorm for 2 or 3 questions. You could just take the first 2 and go crazy. Divide it in half. This one for this first part and this question for the second part. Okay? Then the next page, 38. Evaluate my story. Guys, you have to read these Bible verses they have in the box. That will help you answer these questions. Okay? So read these. Think about what it's saying. Proverbs 11:28, he that trusteth in his riches shall fail, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. Okay? And that's the first set of your directions. Read the Bible verses, then answer the questions about your ending to the folktale. Write the references of any verses that may apply. So does Kenji continue to trust in his wealth for happiness? What did this just say? What does he end up doing? And how can we relate that to the verse, okay? That's what you're going to be doing on these 2 pages. Make sure you turn them in. Again, I'm going to grade them just a little bit differently to count as your quiz grade, but there is no actual quiz on a pod. So forgive Mrs. Connor for changing it up on you and kind of skipping a day of reading. But like I said, I just wanted you guys to get caught up, and I figured instead of making a whole nother quiz, we'll just tie it in with our workbook pages that we already had planned. Okay, my friends, this is it for reading until next year, and hopefully we will see each other in school. Bye, guys.